There is amazing news about Barretto. It's not clickbait, so stay tuned. There's not just one new big store coming to Barretto. There are two big stores coming to Barretto. This one is going to be Divi Mart and Pure Gold. Divi Mart moved out of most of the bottom floor and moved to the second level. Pure Gold is going to be on the first level. They plan on being in business, open by this Saturday, I read. They're loading it up with merchandise now. This is big news for Barretto. As of yet, there have been no big, nice stores. This will be the first big expat store, as I call them. Expat stores being what expats want, like Up on the Base, Royal, Pure Gold, Save More, and Subic, Walter Mart, stores like that expats like. When Divi Mart opened, it was a disappointment. It was not a very good grocery store, carrying a lot of stuff that we expats like, but this store does. Pure Gold is a good store, amazing, and it's going to open here in Barretto, and it's a big store, very big. That's very good news for Barretto. There's something new going on with Arlenes Cafe. They've opened a new outdoor area in front called Myleen's Coffee Cove. They serve coffee, cake, pie, ice cream, and soup, and anything that the main restaurant also serves. Good morning.
How are you?
Okay. Oh, cookies. You have slushes?
Yes, sir.
What kind of slush do you have?
Mango slush, strawberry, and also peach lash.
Well, that sounds good. I'm not going to have it now, but that sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. This looks good. Across the street from this Cups and Bottle Coffee and Wine Cafe, which is where the Velvet Touch used to be, is a new construction site. The JDC Wine and stuff used to be across the street in that abandoned building now. And behind that building, sorry for all the noise, this highway is very busy this morning, being a Friday morning. Behind the building is a new construction site, a rather large site. It's going to be a supermarket, I'm told, by the construction workers. That's right, a second big supermarket coming to Barretto. Amazing. A lot of workers on this project, so they're going to be finishing this rather quickly. You see, it's not a tiny store. It's not going to be as big as the Pure Gold, but it's going to be a big one. And across the highway from Divi Mart, Pure Gold, is a construction site. A few weeks ago, I heard it was going to be a McDonald's, but recently the speculation has been different. maybe Burger King or KFC, but something's going to be built there. Right here near the corner of Beloit, Long Beach Road and the highway. Right across the way behind that wall is a construction site. There's a business that went in 2 lots from the Central Park Reef Hotel. It's called the Crystal Bali Beach Hut Rental. Interesting use of this very valuable land. I've seen quite a few Filipinos here on the weekend. They like to rent these huts and use the beach. It looks pretty good for that purpose, so some of these huts are pretty far away. It looks like you could stay in these huts. That's what it looks like, but it doesn't look like anybody's staying right now. But it's good use of the property until they come up with something better. Playland. That just opened. And no, it's not a bar, even though it's in a bar complex in a location where the bar used to be located. Man cave. It's actually a kid's playland. Something like you would see in the malls, but here in Barretto. That was a surprise. Didn't expect a business like that to go in here. Subic Bay Resort Hotel. It's been under construction for maybe 4 years at least. It started well before the start of the pandemic. Looks like they're coming along pretty good. They're not open yet, it looks like, because the construction wall is still up. But it's looking very close to being finished. Be a nice looking hotel when it's finished. There's people working, so it's on its way. The hospital is coming along. It used to be Our Lady of Lourdes. Its new name is the AltaCare Medical Center. Looks like the outside of it is finished. I see workers working around inside. This is going to be good because hospitals in Olongapo are over capacity. Bay Point Hospital is at capacity. It's hard to get a room there. Hard to get some of the testing done. You got to make an appointment and come back. To have this new hospital is going to be a very big help. Going to be very, very good for people living in Barretto especially. Johanssons Lodge and Restaurant reopened. They were shut down for a long time during the pandemic. They cleaned it up, did some painting, new signs, and they're back open again. Looking nice, looking like it did before. At the pub restaurant is a new cafe. It's called Sparrows, now open. Nice glass front. Glass doors, big window. Looks nice. Let's go check it out. Hello. Oh, nice. Nice and cool in here. Oh, this looks nice. I want some brewed coffee. Oh, you got a nice machine. Brewed black coffee. Small. Oh, you got some nice cookies.
That's my wife's baking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you have bacon and eggs too, sir?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to sit down.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you the menu in this color, sir. Or if you want to order in the coffee.
Oh, that aircon feels good. I'm impressed with this Sparrows. It's very beautiful here. It's like something you would see at the mall. It's like Starbucks in a way, with desserts, fancy coffee machine that makes every kind of coffee imaginable. Nice place to sit down, different kinds of seating. It's kind of interesting. You got some hard chairs like what I'm in. You got some captain's chairs right there. You got some soft dining room sort of chairs over there. And over there, there are some bench seats. There's a small menu for eating. I had bacon and eggs for 150 pesos. The coffee brewed black, 105 pesos. The coffee is excellent. Some of the best coffee I've had ever. It's very strong and flavorful. Quite an amazing, beautiful place for Barretto. Well, that concludes another Barretto update business-wise. This was the most informative update I think I've ever done, because a lot's going on, which is kind of amazing considering that business overall in Barretto has not been good since the pandemic. It's just not the same as before the pandemic. But new businesses still open. That doesn't stop them. The most amazing news is the 2 new grocery stores opening. One of the disadvantages of living in Barretto has been the lack of good expat-friendly sort of stores, the kind of stores that we expats like. The stores like Royal, to be a good example. A lot of expats go up to Royal to shop, businesses and individuals, and that may not be necessary anymore, as much anyway, as it is now when Pure Gold opens up. And the new second store that's opening soon, that's being built, is a big one, and I don't know if it's a familiar store name or not. I did not ask what the name of the store is. It's going to be very interesting to find out, though. I will ask a construction worker that question the next time I'm by that place. So that's big news. 2 big, nice expat sort of stores. That's unbelievable. And I have to say, I'm impressed with the Sparrows Cafe that I was just at today. It's a beautiful coffee shop. Really, it's something that you would expect to see in the mall. It's got that feel to it, like a Starbucks. They have fancy bakery goods, very, very good coffee, excellent aircon, nice comfortable seats, different kinds of seats to sit in. I'm impressed. It's one of those places where it's hard to believe that it's Barretto. I guess maybe it's the start of the new Barretto of fancier places. So that's it for now. Until the next time, so long.